Hello, and welcome to the sixth episode of my top 10 favourite tube stations. Today we are going to be looking at number 4 on the list, which is Baker Street. Baker Street is a station on the Circle, Hammersmith and City, Metropolitan, Bakerloo, and Jubilee lines, located in Zone 1 in the London City of Westminster. The station is a key interchange between the deep level and subsurface tube networks. The station is named after the road that is adjacent to, which is also the home of the famous fictional detective Sherlock Holmes. The station is one of the oldest stations on the Underground, opening on January 10th, 1863, as part of the Metropolitan Railway, the first underground railway in the world. Although ironically, the modern-day Metropolitan line does not serve the original 1863 platforms. In 1868, with the Metropolitan Railway being extended out into Buckinghamshire, new subsurface platforms were constructed above the original ones, which are today where all Metropolitan line trains call at. The station stayed in its original subsurface layout until the turn of the 20th century, where deep-level lines started to appear. On March 10th, 1906, the Baker Street and Waterloo Railway opened, with Baker Street being its temporary northern terminus. A new station was constructed that was completely separate from the Metropolitan Railway station due to a difference in ownership. That's why there are two different ticket halls today. These, however, were eventually linked after both railways became part of London Transport. In 1939, an additional southbound platform for the Bakerloo line was constructed, with the line being extended to Stanmore. In 1948, Circle Line trains also began serving the station. However, in the 1970s, the new Fleet Line project caused a significant change in the deep level section. This is because the plan was for the entire Bakerloo line section between Stanmore and Baker Street to be converted to the new line. This resulted in a new northbound platform for the new line being constructed, and the old southbound Bakerloo line platform was taken over by the new Jubilee line, with services starting on May 1st, 1979. Since then, the only change has been the separation of the Hammersmith and City line from the Metropolitan line in 1990, with it now serving the original platforms at the station. I like Baker Street because it has a very Victorian feeling to it, compared to most of the other stations on the original network. The best feature of the station is the Circle and Hammersmith and City line platforms, which are largely unchanged from their original 1863 design. The station also features numerous appearances by local legend Sherlock Holmes, with a mural of his iconic look being seen on the Bakerloo line platforms and illustrations of many of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's novels being seen on the Jubilee line platforms. It's for these reasons that I love Baker Street. Anyway, that is going to be the end of today's video. Stay tuned for number 3 coming soon, as we count down my top 10 favourite tube stations.